Yeah, what's up?
Hold on. Hello, my name is Kevin Dublin. This is Rolling the Yukon. I'll be bringing on Joe Duncan in a few minutes, but right now I have my special guest on, Mr. George Percy. Hey,
Hello.
hold on, let me turn this shit up, man. Say hi, say hey.
Hello, Kevin. Hello, man. How you doing tonight, Kevin?
We're doing all right. That's my good friend George Percy from Dallas, Texas. I'm still trying to get him into jiu-jitsu. He's being lazy, lackadaisical. But let me go get Joe. Let's see, this is an invite. I just copied it. I'm gonna see if I can get Joe to talk about his dogs and his animals. See how they're doing. See if we can catch up with.
When you gonna get a dog, Kevin?
I'm gonna get a dog when I retire.
Man, come on, man. You get your dog.
Nah, man.
Out, man. Nah, goodness, man.
I'm gonna get an animal when I retire.
Do you got a pistol in your house, man?
Yeah, I got a pistol.
Okay.
But I want to get some gear, man, for the apocalypse. Okay. I'm gonna gear up before the asteroid hits somewhere. I'm gonna get like a shotgun, some MREs. I'm gonna try to get as stocked as I can before 2029.
I got you. Don't you know the gun and a pistol go hand in hand?
A what in a pistol?
A dog, having a dog and a pistol go hand in hand.
A dog and a pistol, yeah. Maybe I'll get me a pup before 2029. I'll just be ready for the pending.
At the house, man. What's up?
Nah, that's too big, man. You know what? I want a bulldog mix, like a real bulldog mixed with something else. Mainly one thing because it'll be a little healthier, and I don't want a dog that's too active. I like the lazy. I like because I don't want to be doing shit all the time with the dog, but I want to. But you know, most of the time I'm a calm person, so I figure if we got a little bit of bulldog or mostly bulldog in it, it'll be okay.
Oh, okay. Well, man, like I said, man, I miss my dogs, man. I don't know.
Hey, what happened to your German Shepherd? Or the one that the last one you had?
I think she had. I don't know, man. It's just that backyard or something. I don't know. It just where she kept digging it in the ground.
Okay.
And scratching her ears and stuff like that. I think she had a bacteria infection.
Okay.
Yeah, man. I miss that dog too.
You miss it?
Huh?
You miss the dog?
Yeah, man. Man, I miss that dog.
Yeah, I was about to bring that dog up. That dog was a German, a Doberman, and I had that dog for a few weeks while that dog was a puppy. It stayed on my porch when I was with Pauline.
Yes.
Before I got entangled in that relationship, that past relationship.
You know, man, how long that dog lived?
What, about 10 years?
I don't live about 13 years, man.
13 years?
I don't live about 13 years.
Before he just ran off somewhere?
Yeah, he ran off and died. He just ran off and died.
It probably got dementia or something.
I would say.
Hey, here we go with Joe. Hold on, George. Joe, what's up?
Yo, what up? What up?
Now we really want to know, how are your dogs?
How was what?
How are your dogs? Pumpkin, Rebel, and Buddy.
They're good. Lazy, getting into the fucking trash and all that usual bullshit.
Oh yeah, I remember you said something about that.
Getting on the fucking counter, licking greasy pans, getting on my fucking nerves. That's about it. Man. Being dogs, man. Dogs sleep a lot, you know. And then they get into things when you ain't looking sometimes.
Very, very sneaky. You gotta keep your eye on.
Yeah, especially those kind of dogs. So I heard you chit-chatting when I came on. Who you chatting with?
I was on the phone with my buddy from Texas. His name is George.
Ah.
And
cool.
Joe. Joe. I don't know if you can hear him. I got him on speakerphone.
I heard him a little bit. What up, George? Well, I vaguely heard you talking to somebody. I wasn't sure if it was chat or what you got going on. What you got going on with your buddy in Texas? What y'all doing?
Man, we were just talking about mostly the state of women. The state of women in relationships.
Oh yeah, I got no opinion on that.
Well, this channel's not for that, but that's what we were talking about. We were talking about women and relationships.
Yeah. That's a whole nother show right there.
Things like that.
Yeah, it's all good. That's a tough one. It's a
Hey, George, I'm gonna let you go.
Okay, Cam.
All right, George.
Yeah, horns up, buddy. Horns up.
What?
Hook 'em horns. I say horns up. Hook 'em. Hook 'em. Horns up for them Texas Longhorns, baby. Hook 'em.
Oh.
They're gonna be back in the title game hopefully next year.
Title?
Looking pretty good. Yeah, Arch Manning, bro, gonna lead to the promised land, dude. Championship.
Fucking champions.
Fucking champions. My Eagles won. My Longhorns need to win again. Make me feel better. Make me feel better. So what's going on? What's going on tonight, man? What's the topics on the
We got one topic, light rolls. Did you practice any light rolls? Like what I mean by light rolls, you're trying to use the minimum amount of force possible to complete or defend yourself.
Well, I mean, I've tried to have that go. I've tried to be doing that period lately, but it isn't always possible when somebody's just grinding down on you. Sometimes
we're not talking about people can grind on you.
Yeah, I know, but sometimes you've got to put a little oomph into it. You got to turn it up a little bit occasionally. Sometimes they're just too big and strong, man. The technique doesn't work. You know, you gotta use some strength yourself too.
You gotta find the technique.
They say that, but strength over technique. But if the strength is so great, the technique isn't always going to work. I don't think, dude. I don't believe that, man. I don't believe that technique always beats strength. If you've got decent technique with lots of strength, dude, I think that's going to win a lot of times.
I mean, you're absolutely right on that.
Yeah. Man, dude, my beard's looking real good, dude. I'm looking pretty cool. Maybe I should talk a bit with an accent.
A what?
Maybe I should talk a bit with an accent. It seems guys are a bit better when you talk with an accent at jiu-jitsu.
Let's see. Let me see if I can do it.
You just want to grapple a bit.
I am matey. My name is Kevin from down the way. And
Kevin from
Fremantle, Perth, Australia.
Are you from Australia? I'm from New Zealand. Australia. Or from the Big Island, huh?
I'm from the Big Island. I'm from the Big Island, my boy.
Well, aloha, mate.
You are Australian Hawaiian?
No, fucking yeah, dude.
Aloha. I'm 100% Hawaiian.
Something like that, man. Something
Yeah,
like that. That's funny. so
Samoan.
so
We got light rolls, heavy rolls.
well
Uh,
today at class you and I we were keeping it light. We did really for a while, for the most part, still honestly. It stayed I didn't use like a lot of effort, and a lot of force at all, really, even for quite a while. A couple times I had to use a little bit of force, but for the most part, like earlier, we kept it real technical and light, and the pace was good. We had a good roll, man. At lunch, like maybe 15 minutes. I did get pretty gassed out. I was
mm.
sweaty. I was
Yeah, I mean,
sweating it up.
I was sweating pretty good. I was sweating pretty good too, man. We had a good workout. Tomorrow we do some of that Craig Jones stuff. Those two, what do you want to call them? The one and two, or
Yeah.
or
Well,
A one
well,
would be A would be
well.
the sweep over the head, and B would be
I mean, it's only two
the other
things.
way.
It's either a stand up or a sweep.
Well, I'm talking about from side control.
I
Would
know,
we
but
be
it's only two things. Is what I'm saying. You either stand up or sweep. So
okay? So, like, if you're in the tournament and I say Craig Jones A, you would go toward the head. And it's
that's a
Craig
lot.
Jones
That's a
B,
lot of. A lot of letters and words. So
or
I would
C,
shorten it. I would shorten it up and just yell one,
or
number one,
CJ
or number one. One.
one.
Yeah, one, two. Because when we were working those positions from when we were half guard top with full pressure. Remember we
Yeah,
were on top.
yeah,
When we were on the bottom position and working our frames, that was zero, or that was one. That was one. Remember, and
yeah,
two was up with your frame and inside the hip and inside the elbow with your head down into a trip. That was two, and then all the way up with your feet all the way up tripod. It was three.
yeah.
So, but I mean, we could easily adapt that to that position. Just yell out one,
Actually, I
two.
think what we're talking about is calling out how to call out things in a tournament so the other person don't know what the hell you're talking about.
I mean, sometimes like it doesn't really matter. You can yell out triangle, triangle. The other guy's gonna hear that, and it doesn't mean it can be defended.
Oh
It
yeah.
doesn't, or just because they know it's coming doesn't mean they're gonna stop it. Or
Mm-hmm.
just because you throw it out there doesn't mean I'm gonna go for it. You know what I mean? It doesn't. I mean, I get it. You can code it, but I get what you're saying because,
Just say, fuck it. We just call it out.
well, I mean, I get what you're saying because in my last matchup, I was a lot closer to their coach than I was you, and I
Yeah,
was I was listening to their coach.
yeah,
He was telling me like, hey, I could hear him like, hey, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that right hand, the knee. You need to worry about that knee. I'm setting in. He's telling him I'll set a triangle up. He didn't know it, but the coach yelled it out to him. So now I go, damn it. Now he's told him. So he's going to figure it out soon. And then he's like, I'm working my guard, and I hear him tell the coach, his guard's not closed. And then he says it again, his guard's not closed. And I go, well, fuck, he's talking about me. So I just fucking closed my guard. And then he says, never mind.
yeah.
So, I mean, I listen, dude, to the,
So do
so
you think we should have codes or just call the shit out?
I think they help. I think
I
they
mean, we don't have to have codes, but just like create our own language.
well, you're shortening it for one. You're shortening it for one thing. Well, code is your own language, It's your own. It's like every football team has their own call outs and cadence. Dog, get the fuck out of there. See, the goddamn dog's trying to get in the trash. I look away for a fucking second.
Which one? Which one?
Fucking stupid buddy, that dumbass.
Fuck, buddy.
Yep. And
Buddy, no treats
so,
for you, buddy.
but we have some stuff. The 211. We call that out.
Man, I haven't done that in a while too.
You did though at the tournament. I yelled it out, and you
I
did it. Well,
know, I
you
know.
tried it, but you didn't quite get there. But and then like yesterday when you were rolling with well, whenever it was, you're rolling with Ben, you went into side control. You were listening when I told you to double staple,
Yeah, yeah, I
and then
was. It
when
worked
I
out good. It
and
worked
when I
out
said
good.
to go to the black hole, Ben didn't know what the fuck that was, you know.
That's true. That's
And
true.
you went straight to it, dude. You went a little far, we talked about that.
Well, yeah,
But
the first stop is the head, like what Easton
yeah.
was doing.
Mhm.
The first stop is the head.
Yeah.
Control with a triangle.
Like, because that armbar literally is the last thing. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Because you've already missed this, you've missed that, you missed the rear naked, you missed a triangle choke, and now you've got to go keep that arm. You know what else too, though? Honestly, the armbar, the armbar is the last thing essentially, but I was thinking a slicer on that bicep on forearm's
yeah.
real nice too.
Well, the slicer usually the slicer is there for the backup. The backup would be the armbar. So originally, I was going for the bicep slicer
Mhm.
that went to the armbar, but
Yeah,
I will try to remember to go stop at the head
yeah.
and wrap my legs around. Yeah, yeah. You try to
Hey,
wrap
and
your legs. You try to wrap your legs around me.
I did a good job, dude.
No
I
diddy,
thought
but
so. Keeping that top lock. I think I did a really good job keeping you in that for a little while. And then I had to finish that train. Dude, you went flat. You went all flat on the ground. I was like, God dang it.
I had to.
I,
I had to.
dude, it's crazy how I closed that triangle though. I had to just pull your fucking arm across. It was working though. I was like, this is working. It's just cooking him. But it's tough being on your belly like that. But you were talking about excuse me, the Craig Jones thing tomorrow. You want to do that, which is awesome because I wanted to talk about that sort of that same position. I want to do some more octopus stuff tomorrow.
I mean, getting to
For
the position and feeling the weight
yeah,
as the person moves,
well, I want
and
to do that.
knowing which way to throw my weight as I try to stand up.
Yeah, and I
At the
want to
same
do
time.
some like half guard octopus back takes and stuff like that too.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? And go ahead and while we're there, go ahead and hit that calf slicer. We might mess around, go into that calf slicer in the truck,
Yeah.
and then do the back take. We can do a lot of fun stuff tomorrow since we're no gi. To play around with a lot of that.
All
So,
right. What time is it? How long? All right. Next one. Do you have any injuries?
no, I never disclosed injuries.
I
I'm
got you. I
I'm
got you.
I'm 100% ready to go if
All
anyone
right.
asks.
I mean, like your elbow.
Nah, I'm feeling pretty good, man. I'm a little sore. It's funny you mentioned that because I was gonna ask. Well,
Oh.
I was gonna say we changed the workouts a bit, right?
Hmm.
To some heavier lifts on some shorter reps, trying to short circuit the nervous system, as I've been calling it. And
Yeah.
that
I
shit,
think,
that shit, the last week or two is tiring me out, bro. I am like, it's like I started working out again. I'm like
mhm.
physically tired. I physically feel the 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 stress I'm putting my body under. I'm sleeping a lot more. I'm like eating a lot more. Um, that's
Yeah, I can tell. Yeah, I can
trying to
tell the
have
side.
that help me a little bit since I'm not on the peptides or anything like that. That's why
Yes,
I'm
I think.
surprised you're
Huh?
not feeling it. That's why I was surprised when I asked you weren't feeling it really or whatever, and you said it's probably the peptides, and that's probably
Yeah, I've
why.
been taking peptide. Hold on for a second. Let me get it.
I haven't been on any, but I have been on this. This is Turkisterone. I've been taking this for rebuild and recovery. It's one of those things, man. Some people say it's snake oil, but I feel like it's working for me really well so far,
Yeah,
and I'm enjoying taking it, dude. I've been
I've
having
been. Taking,
some good strong lifts, man, and good pump. Like
yeah,
I
I've
even
been taking.
went back tonight. Oh, I'm gonna kill
Yeah,
your ass tomorrow, by the way.
I've been taking this peptide CJC 1295 as this one's supposed to help with increase your testosterone by your uh your pituitary gland or something like that in your
You gonna get a big head, Kevin?
head.
Kevin Kevin gonna have a big old swelled up pituitary gland.
I hope not. I already got a triple X head, man. But and this peptide is for like healthy bones, cartilage, and other. This is a BBC 157, and I
Yeah.
take the BBC 157 at night, and I take the testosterone in the morning before I go work out with Joe.
Ah,
So that's
wife.
so those are the two things I take.
Man, I was thinking about giving you some, having you take some pre-workout with me one of these days, dude. Get you all fucking zazzed up.
Man,
Get that heart racing, bro. Get you all pumped up. Hey, I'm
yeah,
gonna, I'm gonna, I'm gonna, I'm gonna kill you tomorrow. We're gonna do everything we do, bro. Fucking sets of 200, bro. We have to do 200 reps before it's over.
200 reps of like what?
Whatever we do, it's gonna be. So some of it we're gonna do in sets of like 20. You do like 5 sets of 20, 10 times, right? And then some of it we're gonna do CT Fletcher style. We're gonna do reps from 1 all the way to 20 with 20 sets. So the first set is 1 rep. The next
Mm-hmm.
set is 2 reps, and continue that all the way up to 20. The last set is 20 reps. So each set the rep count goes up. So we're gonna do that tomorrow.
What's the weight going to be? Moderate? I
It's
mean, it's
gonna
got to be
be it's
lightweight,
gonna be a it's gonna
right?
be a mid to moderate weight, yeah. Because it's gonna be basically continuous reps. We're gonna switch in and out, you know. Uh I don't really know. Uh we might have to do it
See,
consecutively.
because
I don't
we
think
were
we can
doing
do it concurrently.
when we first started this program,
Mhm.
we were working out with light weights, and now
Real
we work
light.
out with heavy weights.
Yeah. But we've been lifting heavy like for a few days, and we kind of need a little bit of a break on the body. So I'm gonna
Okay.
turn up. So tomorrow, since we've been lifting heavy like legs, and then the next day it's like heavy chest or whatever it is, and the next day was back. Well, that shit's tired me out. So I gotta throw a day. I was talking about a rest day. I don't really want to take a full rest day. So we're gonna have a day where we lift, but it's gonna be lighter and just more reps. But like executioner style, man, we're really gonna fucking pump the muscles up with oxygen. So
Where's my
if we did them concurrent, like consecutively, it wouldn't really work. Because like if I did 1 rep and then got off, and then you did 1 rep, and then
yeah.
you got on and did 2, and then I got, it's not gonna give the same effect on your body as if you sat there and did 200 straight reps because you did 1 set at 1 set at 2, 1 set at 3. You're gonna stay there until you do the 200. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
okay. I see what you're
It
saying.
it, it, it might take 10, 15 minutes.
You're trying to burn the muscles out.
Yeah, yeah. And so it's gonna be the same weight too. It'll be like a set of 25s, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. But by the end, you're gonna be dying, bro. By like the seventh or eighth set, because you ever done those? You ever stand in front of a buddy and do that with the barbell? Like I do one
We
and then
we
hand it
did
to you, and you do one and then you hand it to me. I do two. I hand it to you. You do two. You know?
yeah, maybe like when I was probably a teenager.
Yeah, back in the day, we used to work out with your buddy. He used to always do that little. It was fun, man. But that's 100 reps. By the time you start at 1, and then you get to 10 or whatever, whatever the fucking count is, you've done a bunch, dude. So I was thinking. I watched this video, and that's the way CT Fletcher did it. I guess it's 200 reps. So, and it's going to be different body parts. You know what I mean? Like today, oh yeah, we're going to throw in the 100 crunches and 100 dips starting tomorrow because I meant to start that already. So 100 crunches is super easy.
100 crunches and 100 dips.
I'm sorry, not 100 dips, 100 squats.
Damn, that's even worse.
But we're going to mix it up. We can do them with no weight, just standing. Some of them can be hack squats. If we do 3 sets of hack squats, that's 30. You know what I'm saying? Whatever kind of squats we do with our legs
Support your local
is
Riverwood Casino,
word.
by the way,
It and your local dispensary.
and your in
Keep,
your local support your local marijuana dispensary so that they don't go out of business.
oh
This
yeah,
is
and
a
all, but
public service announcement.
more importantly, support your local jujitsu.
Yes, anybody looking at this video should already be joining jujitsu or
Hmm.
thinking about joining jujitsu.
I mean, if you haven't, I'm
At
sure you
this point in
have.
the video, you should
I
already be
mean,
signing up somewhere for jujitsu.
I know. I mean, you could come hang
What's
out
the,
with me and
what's the big
Kevin.
problem here?
You can hear this witty banter all the time, but we can choke you while it happens. It'll be fun.
Stop being weak.
Hey, speaking of supporting though, the order forms are out for the new gear and whatnot. The deadline is April the 7th, so we only have a few more days to order stuff.
It
We were
seemed like
talking
it was
about.
kind of fast, but
I agree. I thought we'd have a little
it kind of
longer, but
like, I guess,
and that's
time
e-
time
extended.
caught up with
Time
us,
is time is money.
But
Well, they
I know
said
she put it out.
they were available on the 27th, so it's like a week. That's like 10 days.
Oh,
But I
well,
guess there's a
I
limited
will be
supply or something.
starving, man. Shit.
You starving? What?
Yeah, I'm hungry.
Oh, dude, I had some fake PF Changs for dinner. I got some PF Changs from the grocery store. Just like the frozen beef and
Oh,
broccoli.
frozen PF chain.
Yeah, you throw it in a pan. That's it, dude. Heat it up for like 10 minutes. It's like beef and broccoli. And I had some fried rice. You put it in a microwave. And I got some of those little dumpling, like little pot sticker things. You just fry them in oil a little bit. I ate a couple of those.
You said
Yeah.
popsicles? You had some popsicles?
No, it's called a pot sticker or like a dumpling, just like a little Asian dumpling thing. Some they call it pot stickers too. They stick to the pot.
Oh.
Yeah. So
So
anyway.
yeah, I think the peptides have helped me with my knee joints. Well, I mean, you would have to try it out for yourself and make a determination for yourself about uh, the BBC 157. But check this out.
what,
You
what,
still have to work out like an animal if you use this shit. You got to work out like a damn animal anyway.
Yeah, you might as well, man.
You get the
Got
effects. You got to train like your life depends on it. Anyway,
Hey, speaking of, if that's the case, man, we're both toast because I missed class tonight.
you know
I
what?
had I
I felt
I had errands to run and whatnot with grandma, and I ate. Did I tell you at lunch or earlier? I had a baconator, dude. This it was
yeah,
good, but dude,
you told me that on the text.
the son of baconator, dude, it was pretty good. It was overrated. It was like $7 fucking, man.
You said from Sonic?
Now from Wendy's, man.
Oh, Wendy.
Took my grandma to that Walmart right there in Mustang, and they got a Wendy's. So expensive, dude. Fast food is crazy, man. You might as well just go to a restaurant. It's like crazy money. But it was pretty good, man. I had a burger, brought the kids a burger, and then by the time I put the groceries and shit away, I had eaten too soon, man. I didn't want to rush to class, and I had washed my gear late. Oh, dude, I put everything in my bag, right? And I forgot about it, and then I opened that sucker up about 2:30. It was just like a wet air came out of that bag, dude, from my
I know,
gi and
right?
everything.
I've done that. I've done that. Hey, man, when I was a white belt,
Yeah.
I I don't know what the fuck happened, but my gi was in my car,
Oh
and
no.
you had a day off. So the second day we
Yeah.
had gi class. I said, "Oh, my gi is in my trunk."
Uh-huh.
So I get ready. I go back to class. I open my trunk, and my
Yeah.
gi was still like slopping wet from 2 days ago, right?
Ooh.
So that's happened to me. I thought, where's my gi? It's in my trunk, but I forgot to take it out,
Hmm.
wash it, dry it, but I just borrowed a gi from a gi
That's
from
funny.
class. But
I did that one day in the evening
those things
class.
do happen.
Yeah. I mean, I washed it, but it wasn't dry, in time either. But I opened it up, dude. I put my bag and everything in there. I was like, this thing's getting washed too.
Hmm.
And but yeah, I did that recently, man. Well, it would have been last summer really, but I did the noon class and got all sweaty and left it in my vehicle. And then went to go to the evening class and I was like, dang man, it didn't dry. So I was like, I gotta borrow a gi. But it's cool, man. There's about 1 million of them there, so
All right, all
plus
right.
you might put one of Robert's old ones on and become a ninja.
Robert's gi give you a little bit of magic.
It does, I think, dude.
It's OD.
I wore it one day, man. Like I felt more powerful, and I had some
You
good.
felt the spirit of the Gracie spirit. Hey,
Is
what
that
do you think? What do you think the mental side is of a white belt? That's the mentality that they should have when they're coming into jiu-jitsu.
what should a oh man, what what should the mentality be of a white belt? Man, I don't know, dude. It's kind of different for everybody. Their mentality should be leave the ego at the door, and you should really just not know what to expect, man. But man, I don't know, dude. Their mentality should be fucking I know absolutely nothing and to just observe and listen, I think, you know?
Yeah, just take it as it goes. Probably.
Yeah,
Um,
because
try. I guess the mentality, like for my experience, would be when you go to a gym, you see all these buff guys in there that grind, and now you're the new guy coming in, and you're like, oh shit, you're already big, but now you got bigger motherfuckers out there, you
yeah,
know, and
I
now
don't really know,
you got
man.
to step on the mat
I'll tell you what it shouldn't be.
with
It
these
shouldn't
motherfuckers.
be
Yeah,
I'm gonna I'm gonna come in here and just fucking show everybody that I'm something and that, you know, my natural ability is gonna fucking just outshine this years of work. You know,
mm.
that's the one thing I think the white belt should definitely not do. That's the mentality they should not have. That they can fight and that they're good at fighting and that they know jujitsu and that they can handle it wherever it goes.
I
They should
say I
definitely
say just
not have that not have that mentality.
be open to learning. Don't be nervous because of the other big guys.
Well, that's
You
virtually
know,
impossible, dude.
yeah, I know.
Because
Because
even
I was
like
nervous with the big guys when I saw the big guys that I had
I
to
was,
roll with.
yeah, I mean, I was gonna say it
They
still
used to beat the
happens
fuck out of
now,
me.
dude. You know, it still happens now, man. You get nerves. You don't know what to expect, man.
I guess
You
you're
know what
right.
I'm saying?
I get
You just
well.
gotta
Try
be.
try not to be. Try not to be.
I I think the one thing you should expect is that people are gonna be respectful and you're not gonna get hurt your first time. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely an
Yeah,
expectation.
yeah.
But I it's gonna be different for everybody, dude. Like I went in, a little cockier and thinking I was gonna do something, and I found it to be much tougher than I thought it was gonna be.
Hmm.
I still did pretty well for myself, but I thought, man, it was gonna take a lot more work than I thought. You know what I mean? And but man, that's the mentality, dude. Just be open, optimistic, and try and learn, man. No matter
Open to
what it,
learning.
just no matter what it is, I think you're not going to be able to know everything right away or be able to do anything right away or hardly anything half the time. So, I mean, expect nothing, dude.
Mm,
Expect a
mm.
good time. You know what else I would say?
What's that?
Expect to probably fall in love with jujitsu. Maybe not. It's gonna happen. You're talking about expectation.
Yeah,
Expect to fall in love with it, but maybe not stay in love with it. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And expect that it's gonna hurt. Even if people are nice about it, dude. The first time I got like a shin staple, I was like, what the fuck?
yeah,
Like that
yeah.
hurts so bad, dude. And it's just how it is, man. everything hurts a little bit, especially when you haven't had it done to you. So I mean, that's my take on it, man.
Or
That's my
you
take.
don't really know how to shift your weight so the staple hurts less, something like that.
Yeah, shin staples, they're great, bro. They are great. I like to jam a few in now and again myself.
Yeah, I mean not Robert. As we talk about rolls, as Bradley was suffocating me with his
Oh,
hand.
on Tuesday, did he do it again?
Yeah, he was suffocating me with his hand, and then he couldn't quite get me, so he put his shin in my head.
That's a little that's a little excessive.
So this caused me to cause him. It caused me to say "fuck you, you bitch,"
That's funny.
and, and then I moved around a lot,
Yeah.
and I put my elbow. He was still on top, but I pushed my elbow into his ribs
Uh-huh.
as hard as possible.
Dude, I
Um,
channel that's funny. I channeled my inner Bradley the other day. I can't remember. It might have been with you when I was in the mount. I think I kind of tried like an Ezekiel choke.
yeah,
I felt like, and instead of just trying to like choke you, I put my hand over your mouth, dude. Do you remember that? I tried to just smother
yeah.
you like that from the top for
I
like a
think
second.
I said, "Don't you dare!
Yeah, dude. That was funny.
Don't
I
you
was just
dare!"
thinking, I was just thinking like, oh, that's a Bradley move. I was just doing it to mess with you, dude. But
I remember that now. I said, "Don't you
yeah,
dare, man!
yeah,
Don't you
that's
dare,
funny, dude.
man!"
That guy, man.
Jesus
That
Christ!
guy. Yeah, he asked me if I was gonna stay, but I told him no. And he's like, why not? I was like, what do you want me to stay so you can beat me up, dude? I was like, I'm going home and having dinner.
And then I went with Colton first.
Oh yeah.
Colton was my first roll. He was standing out there on the mat looking at everybody. Everybody tried to duck him. Even
Oh,
me, I tried to duck him, but I had to stand up. I had to
he
stand up and
was
try to get him.
he was hoping I was there, bro. I would have jumped on him, bro. That guy
But
would have whooped me up for 10 minutes, man, but I would have jumped on him.
so we went to stand up, and I shot in. He got me on a loop choke real quick, so I
Oh,
figured
that
that.
sucks.
So I
Deficits,
mean,
bro.
I didn't choke out eventually. I defended for a long time until he tapped me. But
Yeah.
the thing about the situation is um, getting more closer, getting more or getting closer with that front leg so to
Hmm.
swing around. Actually, we probably should try to make head contact, and get an underhook.
Hey,
Head
give me
contact, underhook, and
yeah.
then fall to that knee. Woo.
Give me just a second, man. Hold on.
Yeah, go ahead. While Joe
He,
talks with his lady Christina.
one of my children's.
Christy is an angel.
Yeah.
Joe's
Uh,
love of
I'm
his life.
back. My boy. That was my boy. Though. It was cool. He
Oh, that
just
was your
wanted.
boy.
Hmm. There's
That
still
was
some left. There's still some leftovers on the dinner on the
okay.
stove. He was asking for him. I was like, go for it. That way I ain't got to put it away. Yeah. But anyway, man. So, uh, what was we talking about? Oh yeah, Bradley smothering you,
No, I was just talking about.
and then Colton was beating you
Oh
up,
yeah, Chuck
and
Colton.
then who else did you
Make
take
it.
on? Did you take on anybody else good?
No, I left early, man.
Oh yeah, I seen there
Oh,
was some.
Bradley was my second role. Colton
Yeah,
was my first role.
yeah.
So
I mean that'll
actually
about do
making
it, right?
yeah, that was about do it. That did it. But getting the underhook, I think uh, as you move back and forth with the underhook and the head contact,
Yeah.
just drop that knee to the outside and
Okay.
and and, and bring that other leg around. That's what I
We'll
was
get it.
thinking about.
We'll get it going, man. But
Oh, did you
anyway,
get tapped? But who did you get tapped by this week?
I didn't really roll any hardly. I didn't. Well, let me think. Two then. No, I didn't. I've been kind of taking it a little easy this week, man.
Okay.
I've been to a few less classes. You know, we went to that open mat at Culture on Saturday, and then I did not roll Sunday. I did not roll Monday. I don't think. No, I missed both days, both classes on Monday, and then Tuesday I roll with you and Ben at lunch, and that was it. And
Well, I
then
mean, what do you remember? What do you remember getting caught in?
nothing really. Just you and Ben were smashing on me a bit. I didn't really roll. I haven't really rolled this week hardly. You caught me in triangle choke today a little bit. I
Okay,
couldn't quite get out all the way up. I was just
okay,
about out, but caught my mouth open and I was making that snoring sound.
yeah,
I was sucking air funny and I was like, I was locked in pretty good, so I went ahead and just tapped out. We had a good throwdown, but that's about it, man. I didn't really roll that much this week since Saturday,
mm,
so that's about it. And then I'll do the two classes tomorrow. Do you work Thursday evening?
yeah.
Yeah,
Now
so I'll
today
I'll do
at
the
round
6:30. Friday, I'm gonna go to the summit and go to their open mat.
right, right.
And
What time? What time is that?
I think he said 5:30. I'm gonna check their page. I might message that Gabriel fella that invited me. He's a coach there, black
Hmm.
belt. I met him Saturday at the culture. He's a friend of the Professor Luis out there,
That's
and
right. That's right.
he was a good dude. I rolled with him. He invited me to the open mat where he coaches, so we're gonna get out there and check that place out. Uh, had some good rolls with the old crew. Got to see their newly renovated gym. Got some good work. Got some really good talks with some people, man. Some really good advice and some feedback. And I felt pretty good when we left. I had a good time, man. So that was pretty kick ass. So I'm really riding high on that, man. I just had a couple of good quality. I've had some good quality practices this week. I told you the lifting, man's kind of beat me up a bit, so I'm just a little bit tired. And then tomorrow, just lots of reps with a little less weight.
Yeah,
Gonna do a couple classes, and then just keep working, man. And that's about it. So that's about it for me tonight, dude. I'm getting I had a little bit to eat before the thing, but this shit's wearing off again. It's about time to get
you
that
gonna
grub
watch
on and
it?
get to bed pretty soon. And then give a shout out real quick to our teammate James. I haven't seen him much lately, but the last time I did see him, he brought a little youth group in from the church. He
Oh
brought
yeah, James.
some youngsters in.
James
Yeah,
Ryan and Phil.
yeah,
They had a youth group bringing
yeah,
jujitsu to the church.
yeah, and showing them just a little bit of martial arts and kind of letting
Yeah,
them
they were doing
experience
some.
that a little bit. I thought that was really cool of him, man. I always appreciate anybody that like mentors kids, dude, and tries to spend any time with them, man. And like especially trying to spread martial arts and
Yeah, those
commitment
kids.
and
They
commitment and
need.
dedication. So it's a good time, man. So just a quick shout out to James and just let him know that
Yeah,
it's really cool
James.
that he's really cool that he does that, man. So
Ryan and Ryan
yeah,
and
yeah, you're
Ryan and
right.
Cora are getting married at some point
Yeah,
in time.
yeah, and then for helping him out, and then coach for providing the spot, of course. So
Oh yeah, coach
yeah,
for the
but
availability.
yeah, but
Spreading
that's about
jujitsu.
yeah, as always. But that's about it, man. I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna figure out what stuff I'm gonna order by the 7th, and then I'll be at class tomorrow. I got my gi all washed up. And then I'll see you for some weightlifting tomorrow morning, man.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get that shit, get it done, get big, get strong, and conquer and take. Well, we're gonna take over Oklahoma first, and then
Hopefully.
branch out.
Yeah, it'll be good, man. All right,
All
brother.
right, bro.
Everybody, take care, man. Peace out.
Later, Joe. All right, that was Joe Duncan, the ace, Boom Coon, day one. And I'm gonna give a shout out to Brian Snow. He's got some equipment, and he's going to be bringing it over to us. Well, not bringing it over to us. He's going to be making videos and posting them on Rolling the Yukon. And we're going to take it and scale it up. He's going to add his vibes to us, and we're gonna vibe and vibrate in the greatness. So thanks, Brian, for the help. And thanks, Joe, for day one believing in the progress. I think that we can go forward with this. Adios.